Hey, welcome back. We got something really fun for you today. Now, in Roomba, there is something called a 3-3. All right. Now, what it is, it's a series of cucarachas for the man and a lot of turning for the lady. So, obviously, guess what? Man, you're going to take a break and just dance your steps. But the one thing that's really important, at least for me, is that I will be able to learn how to lead and assist in the lady. Now, not everyone likes to lead or do the step with their hands, but I'm going to teach you. And when I show it with Dawn, I'll show you what I do with my hands because I find it really important. And it's basically a push and a pull, a catch while we're dancing it. But we'll get to that when I do it with a partner. But I want you first to see what my footwork is. Now, for the man, we're going to start. First thing we're going to do is a forward basic. A forward replace, close. Now, I hesitate slightly on my close, as you can see, because I want to compress and then push. So the lady has spun there. So I am now on my right foot. Now, as I take my next, I just do a back break. A back break, recover, close. That one I don't have to hesitate. Now on my third basic, I'm going to go diagonally forward, and I can do a cucaracha diagonally forward, recover, boom. Now on my last one, which is the finish, there are many ways to finish a 3-3, but the important one most common one I should say, is that she's going to finish in a banjo. So when I do my back basic, watch my left foot. I go slightly leftwards, and then I can go forward to join her, and she comes forward, and we'll be in a banjo position. All right, now we could just do a back basic and do a small step forward and ending closed position, which is also a viable ending. But here's what my footwork looks like, and I'll count it for you. And I go quick, quick, slow, and back break. Quick, quick, slow, diagonally cucaracha. Quick, quick, close. Now I do my back, step to the side, slightly forward. So as you can see, the men are just doing a series of basic actions. All right, oh, you want me to do it? I'm going to show you the back side here. All right, so on this position, it's a basic. Quick, quick, slow, and. Back basic. Quick, quick, slow, and. Diagonally. Cucaracha, and slow. Here's my back. Here's slightly off to the side, and step forward based on wherever I find my partner. So that's the 4 measures for the man. All right, now for the lady, you have a lot of turn going on. So I'm going to show it facing you well, no, I can do it behind so you can see, because you can still hear me. So ladies, you do your back break, back, replace, step forward. So that's the quick, quick, slow. But on the slow, again, it's 2B. So on the second half of the slow, on the and, I'm going to turn one half to face into a tandem position. So I do my back break, quick, quick, slow, get my weight all the way onto that foot. I'm going to turn. Now I'm going to turn through the hips, snap, right to there. So now I'm facing you. Now for the lady, when the man's doing his back break, you're just going to step in place, really get a wind up here. So you're going to wind up, pressing your left foot. So when you straighten your left leg, your right leg is going to stay almost like a pencil underneath you. Don't try to move it. Just keep it right underneath you, and you spin, and you stop yourself with your right foot free. Now at this point in time, the man does a diagonally cucaracha. You're going to diagonally cucaracha back. Now as the man closes, you step forward onto your right foot. Now, when you step forward onto your right foot, you want to finish it by turning and to face your partner. Now the last measure is sort of a forward spot turn. You're going to step forward onto your left, forward onto your right, and forward back onto your left. And that is the 4 measures for you. So you're doing a lot of turning, a lot of action. So again, when I get with my partner, with Dawn, you're going to see what I do with my hands. So I'll do it as a back basic, quick, quick, slow, and. Quick, quick, slow, and. Quick, quick, slow, and. Quick and slow. So every one of those, up until the last one, had a turn or some action on the last part of the measure.
Can you do it one more time?
Yes.
But explain to them what part of their body they're using on
So,
each turn.
So what Dawn is asking is about turn. Now let me just briefly do a little subset to this video of the 3-3. There's two types of turns. There's a turn, if I'm on my right foot and I'm turning to the right, which we do a lot of these, because it's the same foot in the same direction, I turn through my hips. So it's what we consider a hip twist turn. So I'm going to turn. I wouldn't turn through my shoulders. I'm going to turn through my hips and spot my head. If I'm on that same right foot, turning to the left, because I'm open, I'm going to turn through my shoulders. And we call that a spiral type action. So I'm going to spiral. So if I'm going to turn, I turn that way to the left. So in this figure, we do a lot of turning to the right on the right foot. So watch, I'll do it facing you. So it's back, break, recover. I'm forward on the right. So I'm going to turn 1/2, which means I'm going to turn through the hips. So my hips are rotating, my foot stays behind me, and it joins it. Now, once I've done that, now I take my 3 steps in place. 1, 2, I have a left foot turning to the left. So again, I want to turn through my hips. So I rotate through my hips and bring my shoulders around afterwards. Now here I'm back diagonally cucaracha. I step forward on my right. I'm going to turn through my hips again. Boom. Now watch this one. Forward on my left, turning to the right. So that one is shoulders. So when I do that one, shoulder turn. Now back to the right, hip turn, and then no turn. So generally speaking, in all your dances, if you're going to do like a hockey stick, a la mano, anytime that you're doing a turn, you have these two ways of turning, either turning through the hips first or turning through the upper body first. All right, so hopefully that will assist in how you do this. All right, now that you've seen what the man's footwork is and what he has to do, and what all the ladies' footwork and all the turning, and we discussed all the turn, if you remember, I mentioned at the very beginning that I would like to lead this figure. So I'm going to show with Dawn our steps together, and then I'm going to show you what I do with my hands. So here we go. We're going to do the quick, quick, slow. Now remember, I do a pressing action just so I can prepare and wind her up. Now, if you're going to watch my left hand, I'm going to turn her and catch her. Now, I could let her go and let her turn by herself, but I like to just catch her. Now, it's a gentle catch. I don't want to pull her off balance, but now in this position, she takes her 3 steps in place, quick, quick, and as you can see how she winds up on that, I'm going to use that wind up to catch her again. Now, this is an important part. If I'm not leading her, she has to know to go diagonally back. But if I'm leading her, I can send her diagonally back. You can see, and it helps me go diagonally forward. Recover. Now I close my feet. She steps forward with her right foot. And then because of that, I turn her to face me. Now she does this spot turn, like a spot turn, moving forward with her left, quick. And now because I want to make sure we don't run into each other, as I mentioned, I step slightly to the side and we step forward to a banjo position. So without stopping, it looks like this. It goes quick, quick, and slow, and quick, quick, and slow, diagonally quick, quick, and slow, and quick, quick, and slow. All right, we'll do that one more time. Now, please be gentle, man, if you're going to do this with the lead, because some guys can be very enthusiastic, and then they pull the ladies off balance, and then the ladies don't want it. They just said, forget it, I'll do it on my own. So be nice, gentlemen. Here we go, watch it again. So it goes quick, quick, and slow, in place, recover, close, and diagonally cucaracha. I'll go off to the side, so we go to a banjo position. We'll do it one last time. This time, I'll put my back so you can see what my backside looks like, but I'm going to stay in position so we can go to a closed dance position. So it goes quick, quick, slow, and quick, quick, and slow, and quick, quick, and slow, quick, quick, and forward. And then we go back to a basic, right to there. So that's what it looks like. practice your 3 3s, and we'll see you later coming up with another step.